Good evening, and welcome to the Heiko Show. We would like to take this moment to let you know that viewer and listener discretion is strongly advised. So sit back, have yourself a nice cool drink or hot drink, and enjoy the show. And welcome once again to the Heiko Show.
Hey, Ron.
All right. Here we go again.
Yeah,
So,
the
Welcome
Heikadelic
to
Show again.
another edition of the Heikadelic Show. Wow.
Da-da-da.
It's like deja vu.
I guess we're
Cheers.
Well, I've been able to have a drink for a week.
I know.
All right,
Perfect.
here we go.
George is back. We're on the ball right away.
Yeah.
Cheers. All right.
Cheers, George. So, George,
Yeah.
how's it going?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Do you have a good week? 2 weeks? Do you have a good 2 weeks?
Yeah. Well, as good as it could be under the circumstances. In-laws are here, you know what I mean?
Oh,
Well, I'm glad to see your internet's working this week.
Yeah.
'Cause
your
It wasn't
in-laws are
last
here.
week.
How old
You know
are
what I
your
mean?
in-laws, George?
What's that?
It's both of them?
But I do both of them.
You said
Your
in-laws.
in-
Yeah, I've got. There's two lots.
Okay, so how old are they?
Well, Mrs. George has 6 sisters.
Holy
So
crap.
that's a lot of sisters and 2 brothers. Now, one passed away a couple of years ago. So there's a lot. I inherited a lot of sisters-in-law overnight.
Yeah, no kidding. That's a big family.
You were talking about their parents.
That's like the Waltons. Yeah, they're older than me. They're well, Eileen's my age, and Mary is about 4 years older, 75, I would say.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about parents.
No, they've gone.
Okay, yeah. That sounds like, wow, that's awesome.
I was going to say, yeah, because he said age, and I finally clicked in because he
No,
said
no.
in-laws.
Oh no, okay,
That-
no.
Yeah.
That's-
Whenever I hear in, yeah.
Oh well,
That's
there's a good.
parents.
As good as sometimes.
Uh-huh.
I'm not going into any detail in case anyone sees this, but yeah,
Ah,
you know what I mean.
right on. So, funny thing is, I've had messages throughout the week from different people commenting on they saw the commercial for Uncrustables. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, we opened up a can of worms there. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Well,
the
folks,
Uncrustables.
I will try them one day, and
I will be
let
the
you
source
know.
of you trying them. Don't worry.
oh, so Derek's going to be the source. He's going to get me some, and then I think what I will do is I will actually try them on the following Heikadelic show.
Well, if I get you that many, you might not fucking make it that long. So,
Right on.
So George, we went out kayaking again.
Oh, very nice.
Yes, we did.
Another
Yeah.
date. It's really nice.
Yeah.
A date in the moonlight again.
No, well, not moonlight. This was sunset.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, very nice.
Yeah, it worked out perfect. We got to our destination just as it was starting to get dark. So,
Yeah, earlier and earlier. Right?
I don't mind.
Yeah,
that,
man.
but I got scared for my very first time ever.
Oh,
and I
Yeah.
didn't know he was scared, but Derek was in front of me like a little ways, maybe like 200 feet. And all of a sudden, Derek stops and he starts going backwards. And I'm like, I didn't understand what he saw or if he was coming back to tell me something. But go ahead, Derek.
So yeah, so I'm coming up on a corner. I'm coming up on a corner, and over here, all of a sudden, I see splashing like fucking water's going almost 10 feet in the air.
Oh.
Right? and I just hear, and I have no idea. I'm figuring it's a bear.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, to splash that much, I would probably say the same thing.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, because a bear will move a lot of water.
Yeah, and it was
there's-
just like a
yeah.
lot of water real quick, too. You know what I mean? It wasn't like splash. It was like, whoosh, like white.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So then, yeah, I just, whoa. And I'm like, I don't know what I just saw there because I didn't actually see it. I just saw the water.
Yeah.
And
wow.
I heard it, and it sounded big. And it followed us. Hike heard it.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
we
scary.
can hear stuff in the bush, right?
It took off in front of us, and then we passed it, and it.
Yeah.
So you actually saw something?
Nope.
Oh,
Nope. You
wow.
hear. You don't see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just consistent.
Yeah. It
bigger
was
than
funny
me.
too, because at the beginning of the night, Derek just had this feeling. He says, "I think we're going to see a lot of wildlife tonight."
Right.
Yeah.
And we did see lots of groups of ducks. And who did you almost run into or did run into?
Okay, so after I see this fucking splash, oh my god. Okay, so I see this splash, and all of a sudden I dunk on the side of my like right underneath my my kayak.
No.
Yeah.
What the hell? And I'm like, because you always look and you can see the ground. Like literally, you see the rocks and shells and everything, right?
Yeah.
And I look, and where do we go? Big fish story,
Yeah.
about 3 feet long, a beaver,
Oh, okay.
fucking rammed right into the side of me.
Wow.
Like, oh, he's trying to check me out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See what
That was funny.
I'll do. But man, what a cool look! Like underwater, when he takes off, it's just a cool looking little creature, man.
Yeah.
Big wet rat.
Yeah.
Pretty much. There was some
Wow.
neat
Tail
stuff
on it,
too.
like-
I was.
Must have been
Yeah.
almost a foot long.
Wow.
Yeah. They use all their
It's
power
not-
for swimming with the tail. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just see it.
Yeah. Yeah. It must have been somewhere in that had them out that night. The wildlife.
Yeah. I think, honestly, it's Heiko and I's energy, right?
Yeah.
You have different energies when you go out with people, and I'm pretty receptive to that.
Right.
And Heiko and I will just when we go out, it's pretty chill, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we just paddle and we don't talk for like a half an hour. And you say like little things, but we don't talk. And when that happens, you just connect more with nature, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
they hear the paddling, and it's mesmerizing.
Absolutely.
So they got to come out and check it out, right?
Yeah.
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 And every time you go out, you have what I call a guide. It's a bird that follows us from in front.
Yeah. Well, the heron was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So every time I go out, like literally, a bird will lead the way.
Really.
It'll be one or two, and you'll always see them, and they'll go up, and then you get so close, they take off.
Yeah.
And whatever direction they go next is the way the river's going to turn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that so?
They're following the river, and they're guiding you, and
Oh,
you
wow.
just have to pay attention. And it's like the heron. The heron was perfect. Like he just
Yeah.
and he would go maybe 100 meters away, sit on a corner, and as soon as we got like 20 meters to the corner, you take off up to the next corner, go around.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
Wow.
We had a small flock of mergansers. They're in the water ahead of us.
He even knows the name of them.
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
The fish duck.
Yeah.
I remember a heron going back about 10, 15 years when I lived in Peterborough, and I used to go out jogging, and and I used to run down Airport Road and into like an industrial estate. But before you got in there was a massive big pond, that was just wild.
Yeah.
And there was like really big tall grass, as in that section, and along the roadside on Airport Road as you go to the 115. And I remember I was jogging once, we haven't been there. I think we lived about a year, so I was 6 somewhere around there. I'm just jogging down there, and like I heard like in the tall grass, thinking, "Ooh, something's in there." And then I'm like, as I stop, I got there. It was a heron, and it was like about 4 feet away from me. Right? Yeah. And I'm like, "Oh my," I'm like, "Shit," And the heron's like, "Oh, shit,"
Yeah.
And it was spreading its wings, and it was kind of getting them stuck in the grass. And it was like making this noise, and it was massive. The wingspan was massive.
Oh, the wingspan is huge on those. It's like us. Yeah, it's like us spreading our arms,
Yeah, I mean, if that hits me, it'd take my head off. It's like, huge. Yeah. And then he flew off. Right, I thought, wow, that was an experience. It was like one of those experiences. And then I used to see him like almost every day that I used to go running. He used to be at the side of, in the pond. And it got to the point where I could get pretty close to him. He wouldn't fly off straight away, and it just watched me go around. He got used to me coming around, It's really cool. That's when you see things like that in nature. So that was pretty cool the other night for you. Yeah.
Well, it's even when you're moving around, like this section that we did this past week, the water was moving nicely, right? And what I found fascinating was some of the weeds. Because it's like 18 to, 1.5 to 2 feet deep, right? And you come along these weeds, and they're about this big around, and it's just all little tiny branches, and it makes like a long tube. But I'm looking at these things, and they're like 14 to 16 feet long, and they're just in the water. And then they're all laying there, and the way the water flows, they bend with the water. So it was almost like, I don't know, it's like carved. It's like carved out the way you're going. It was so cool. Yeah.
You literally, where you see it black, you head there because you see all the green fingers.
Yeah.
It's kind of neat.
Yeah, very, very cool. You see something neat every time we go out.
Yeah,
you want to know something? Speaking of fingers, if you slip your finger through the toilet paper, you might put it in your backside. Well, speaking of backside, George.
Okay.
Wow. Nicely done.
What a segue that was.
It was. It's very tenuous. It's very good.
Right. Hey folks, it's time for George's backside, my favorite part of the show. So sit back and have a look at his backside, and you can catch George out in the clubs DJing, that's right, flipping those discs and whatever else he does. But hey, right now I just want you to focus on his backside and come up with some answers.
His backside.
Focus on his backside.
Focused. Which reminds me, any word from Ringo tonight? Anyone heard from Ringo?
Who?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's out west.
Okay.
Poor guy, he's out west again.
Is it? Oh, okay. He's all right though. Right.
Oh yeah, he's good. He's just working, right?
Yeah. All right, here we go.
And where he is, the connection is super, super shitty.
Oh, Bob Dylan.
Wow.
Bob Dylan.
Where'd that come from?
Who else would put Pink Paper on their fucking album?
What's wrong with Pink Paper? Just for that.
Wow.
All right.
Okay, so it's not Bob Dylan. Oh, is that the way it goes? Now, Is that an arm or is that a branch in water? I think it looks like an arm, like somebody like doing like one of these.
Yes, it could be.
And it's probably connected to a face on the other side, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's going to be the singer of the album?
No.
No?
No, it's not the singer.
It's not the singer.
No.
Is it a member of the band?
No.
It is not a member of the band. So
Ugh.
it is a picture of someone. Fuck, my back hurts. It is a picture of someone going like this on an album.
Yeah.
Is it a UK or
UK.
It's a UK band.
Well, when I say UK, it is UK, but it's not England, UK.
Okay.
And it's a band or
It's a
a
band.
single artist?
Band.
Okay.
Band. Midnight Oil.
They're from Australia, for heaven's sakes.
Oh, are they?
We did-
Oh yeah, right. Yes. No, you're right.
You didn't pay attention in.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
didn't pay attention enough in geography.
No, yeah. Oh, I paid attention. No, I paid Mike. He is one with the hash.
Okay.
Okay. UK band. How many members are in the band?
4.
Four members in the band, in the UK band.
Yeah, UK band.
It's like the 80s.
Is it a rock band? Yeah.
80s, and it's a rock band. And when I say UK, I mean UK. It's not. They're not like from London or
Okay, so
Birmingham.
Right.
Where would they be from, or is that going to give it away?
That might give it away very quickly.
Okay. So is this U2?
Is this U2? There's my buzzer here.
So what
Nice
is
one, Derek.
the backside?
The backside.
Is it an arm?
It's an arm. It's that.
Oh, there you go. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And who's that crazy person?
It's
That's
somebody
a
that
kid.
knew, and I think used him on 2 album covers. I think this is I think used him on the album before this as well.
Okay.
I've got somewhere.
Yeah.
Well, where's Kathy? I thought she would have been guessing
Hello?
at this.
But next week I've got a toughie for you.
Well, that's good.
Well, you want to know something? I'm going to honestly say that was purely a guess. Like,
That was a good guess, though.
yeah, it was. I'm just like, okay, well, who else can I think of? And I was like, I'll start at the biggest that I can think of.
Well, they're from
Yeah.
Belfast, right, Northern Ireland, which
Yeah.
is technically, which is UK.
Yep.
Right.
But next week.
Huh. Susan said she
Oh,
was
wow.
going to
Susan.
say that.
You see,
You miss
It-
90, or you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, Susan.
yeah. You should,
And you know
just-
what, Susan?
should
It's
go with
fun to
your
guess
instinct.
wrong because then George has fun giving you the buzzer. So
Oh,
just
yeah.
go ahead and guess.
Yeah, don't worry about that. It's okay. There's no stigma attached to it, getting buzzed.
Richard,
Yep.
Kathy didn't have much of a chance there because
Yeah.
I really do believe that I kind of just nailed that one. That was pretty
You did.
quick.
Yeah, instincts. Instincts.
Yeah. Wait, Hike, if nobody else is going to do it for you, right? You got to
I know,
do it
right?
yourself.
You just
know?
got to do it.
It's just like like sex. Like if nobody else is going to do it for you, you just got to do it yourself.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Imagine that.
It's true, George. And if you say you've never done it, you're lying.
No, I've never said I've never done it.
I had a buddy. Okay, let me like
It's like a last resort, though, right?
dead nuts. He swore he didn't fucking masturbate. Right? And I'm like,
Oh,
Here we go.
And,
Set
and
the
he-
tone.
and he's like, no, really. He goes, I've never done that in my life. And I'm like, yeah, you have, man. Come on, everybody's done it. He's like, no, I haven't. And I'm like, okay, you want to know something? I'll tell you what. I said it's got to be 90% of men have done it and 10% haven't, right? And he goes, yeah. And I said, so 90% have and 10% lie about it.
Yeah.
And
Right.
then say, huh? And I'm like, you've done it. Don't fucking lie to me, right? Like you're fucking whatever, 2-3 years older than me. You've done it before.
Yeah.
I know you have.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah, maybe it was like
Well,
it doesn't
yeah,
matter,
yeah.
man. Everybody has it. It's like taking a shit, man. Everybody's fucking done it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just part of life, isn't it? You know.
It is.
I remember that. I always remember it was a guy at school that told me about that. I would be about 13. Harry Peake was his name, and he go to you, yeah, you do this and you do that, and this happens. And get away. No way.
So I remember. Okay, when did Purple Rain come out?
Prince's
Was that
Prince
82?
somewhere around 83 to yeah, around there. Yeah,
83, right?
yeah. 82.
Okay,
yeah.
so that was my favorite album, right?
Right.
Like as a kid.
Yeah.
And I'll still let me tell you my side story because I have daddy issues. So I wake up for Christmas and there's Prince Purple Rain sitting at the stocking. Prince on that fucking piece of shit motorbike, right? And then the other stocking, some Red Album fucking car on it, whatever. And I'm like, awesome! That's like so cool. Prince is awesome. And my dad's like, that's for your sister. So
like, damn.
The other album that I was given was another album that came out at the same time. And it was from a little Texas band called ZZ Top, Eliminator.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, he got me that, and I was like, "Fuck, man! I wanted the purple motorcycle, like the guy with the long hair."
Yeah.
Wow.
That was me. So, anyways, okay. So now that was the long way to get to this story. So I had a friend, Christian, and I still have him. I haven't talked to him in a while, but he's still here. Him and my sister were laughing because there's a song called "Darling Nikki." And Foo Fighters covered it.
Yeah.
And one of the lines in it says, "I saw you masturbating in the cut or in a magazine." Okay? And they're like, "Haha, you don't even know what masturbating is, right?" And I didn't. I had no idea what masturbating was. But if you would have said like tugging it, jerking it, twanking it, anything else, I knew what they were talking about. But I had no idea what masturbating was.
Yeah.
Because no guy ever came to me like, kid, hey man, do you know?
Yeah.
You're fucking wanking it, man.
Yeah, nobody ever said the real word. It was always some slang shit, right?
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
beating the snake or whatever.
Yeah. Choking the chicken.
Yeah.
Belittling the schwans.
Yeah. Oh, one-eyed snake. Yeah.
Practicing your secret handshake.
Woo.
You want me to keep going?
Funny.
Keep going.
There's lots.
It don't stop.
It's all part of growing up, wasn't it?
Yeah. What's your favorite word for penis? Hey, you out there? What's your hey Kathy? Welcome. What's your favorite word for penis?
I always felt bad for the guys.
You mean like a pet name?
Like a pet name, like fucking. Well, I don't mean like a like. Hey, this is Mini Me. You know what I mean? I don't mean that.
Yeah, what's wrong with parents that
one.
named their son Dick? Like,
Richard.
Yeah. Richard is okay, but Dick, like that's just
Richard.
That's just looking for trouble.
Dick is short form for Richard.
There was a movie that came out. I remember in. I think it was like 72, called Percy, and that's what it was called because he got it chopped off or something. This guy got his Percy. That was what it was called, Percy. I think people after that at that time were like coming up with names, their own names.
Yeah, stop playing with your bird. Yeah,
that's a little pecker.
Little pecker. Yeah.
See, I understood Richard. The short form for Richard would be Rich. Right?
Oh, Dick.
Where do they get Dick from? Like, Dick's not even the same word.
Yeah, well, fuck. How do they get Bob from Robert?
That's right.
Right?
Yeah. Well, Robert, you have Rob.
Oh, fuck. Here's Ringo.
Oh, Ringo.
She calls it tallywhacker. That's what you call it.
Oh, wow.
She's telling us she called it small packer or something.
That's funny. Tallywhacker. Yeah, that used to be. That's what grandmas used to call it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Stop
No,
playing
I
with your
don't.
tallywhacker.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah.
I know, eh? Hey, what do you do?
Yeah.
Well, fans, who else has a different name for that?
Yeah, let us know
What's
your
your-
pet names
what's-
for your Willy
What's
Bobs.
your pet name or favorite name for a penis?
Yeah.
I still, or what's your, screw your just a pet name for your penis. What's the funniest name you got for masturbating?
Or that? Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
okay. Well, masturbating is usually not just a word; it's
No,
usually
not like
a short
choking the
saying.
chicken, you know what I mean? Like,
Well,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
I remember a joke when I was like, like 11,
Swinging
12,
berries.
13, right? That way they go. Cutting it short, but it's like, kid starts at school and it's Mr. and Mrs. Bates. And they say to the head teacher, this is our son. He masturbates. And they go, we'll cure him of that in this institution.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
so I really have a friend named Kevin, and we call him Master. Oh, and his last name is Bait.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate, eh?
No, it's
Yeah.
funny as hell.
It's funny now, but
He's actually like a skydiving instructor, and he also like teaches like RCMP
Right.
scuba. So
Oh,
he
really?
goes from one extreme to the next, right?
Yeah. 1 minute is up, next minute is down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
uh-huh.
So I'm going to
And
say,
yes, Kathy, you
how's
did
life?
miss it again.
Masturbate. So it's up and down.
We always do the backside fairly early in the show because we're always excited about getting to it. And you're always late, girl.
Well, we were going to do it a bit later, weren't we? We were going to figure out a new way of doing it. So
Now we got to wait until Kathy comes on.
that's right.
I know,
Okay.
You want to hear George? Give Kathy a little peekaboo.
Yeah, let's see if you would have got it.
Let's see if she can get it.
Yeah.
I got Kathy. Just so you know, I got it pretty quick.
It was
I
a
think it
guess.
Second guess.
Yeah.
But that was
Just
it.
so you know, it's not Bob Dylan.
No, it's not Bob Dylan. Why would you
No.
think it was Bob Dylan?
Well, you beat me out. I just said that. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I just.
And it's not Midnight Oil.
Look at that.
Oh, Kathy. Yeah. All right.
She
showing off.
was listening. She's lying. She's cheating. She was watching.
That's right.
She's fucking listening.
Next week's a very interesting one.
She had that typed out before you even showed it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Mm.
And she doesn't call it tallywhacker either. She's in denial tonight.
Yeah, she doesn't call it tallywhacker. She's there's a whole bunch of things. Here we go.
So, the thing is, though, George, you got such a good one for next week.
Yeah. Well,
Do we still have a show for next week? Because isn't the world coming to an end soon?
That's right. Rattle up those credit cards,
Yeah.
Hikesters out there.
You guys go out there, buy the cars you want, go do what you want, have some fun because the world's going to end soon.
On Saturday.
Yep. On Saturday, yeah.
Yeah.
September 23rd?
So
the
September
Buru.
23rd. So it's like it even goes back to Nostradamus, right?
Yeah.
It's biblical. Like what was it? The first hymn ever written or not written, whatever, sung or something was 23:23.
Oh, Psalm 23.
Psalms 20. Yeah, Psalms 23 is something too.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Well, that's not I'm religious or anything. It's just,
No, but there. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
I guess it would be.
Yeah.
That was
You guys
Psalm
would have
23.
had a battle tonight.
You got that way quicker than me, Kathy. I literally got it off a guess.
Uh-huh.
The
Four
horsemen
horsemen. Oh my goodness, we're getting there now.
Steal a ride. They come to take your life.
Yeah, so is this a world-ending event, or is this a big reveal?
Well, this is supposed
Like,
to be
what
like
are they-
the start of the end, right? I think this. Some people are saying it's World War III, right?
Right.
Which could be the Russia-Ukraine conflict right now. Could end up being World War III.
Well, the
Right.
start of it.
Yeah, you also have like you got to think like China's fucking and Russia are kind of working together and
they're buddies, and that's bad for the rest of the world, you know.
Well, yeah, it could be right. And who else is with them, right?
Yeah,
and a lot of.
But isn't
Derek there?
I think it's also it's frozen.
Yeah,
I think it's also the planet Nibiru. Is it Nibiru? It's gonna show up closest in. It comes around every.
Isn't that one of the planets from Star Wars?
It sounds like it, doesn't it?
Yeah, Nibiru.
Is that going to come and crash into us? Is that another world ending?
I don't think nothing's going to crash or anything. I just
think we've got a few of these, haven't we? The world's going to end on such and such.
There's been a lot of them, and what's happening is they're looking at the Nostradamus stuff and looking back at history, and there were predictions done way, way, way back, right?
Yeah.
And there might be conjunctions of planets and all that shit, or it might be numbers as per the date, or there's a lot of different things where they go, it's in the papers, it's in the books, it's in the drawings on the wall, this is going to happen, right?
Yeah.
So, but they've all been pretty non-eventful
so far. Well, it was the first time. Time for everything.
But
remember,
we're all laughing and saying,
and then boom. But
yeah,
I remember
then it happens.
Y2K.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Oh my goodness,
that was a money-making scam by the government. Holy shit! They just everyone started freaking out because the computers can't figure out that tomorrow is another day.
That's right.
Yeah. Everything's
and we would have known,
over.
right? Because where would it have happened first? Australia or somewhere like that. You know what I mean? We would have lost Australia like 16 hours before we'd lost us.
Yeah, but who cares? What are you going to be able to do in that short period of time?
Yeah.
Right? Nothing.
Yeah.
But it was just a simple thing is because all of the old displays on cash registers, computers, all that, it was the first digit was a 1, right?
Yeah.
And then 1995, blah, blah, you had the 995, 6, 7, and then people started to flip out because the actual circuitry only made a 1 at the beginning.
Yeah.
There was no option for 2 because they never thought of doing that, right?
That's right. Yeah.
So that's when everybody started to panic. Oh my God, what are we going to do? It's going to change over to 2000 from 1999, and the world's going to come to an end because the calculators won't know that there's a 2 there instead of a 1.
Yeah.
It's just so stupid. And I remember,
unbelievable.
Buddy of mine at the time, he was a computer guy, and he would build computer systems and stuff for offices and do the maintenance and all that. And oh my God, he got so busy, right? And he's trying to explain to these people, nothing's going to happen. But they were nuts back then, like they were about toilet paper at COVID. Back then, they were crazy about getting new cash registers and getting new computers and everything because the old ones are just going to stop working and lose their memory. It was wild. Just wild, yeah.
But someone made money out of it. Follow the money.
Well, the computer business sure as hell did, right?
Yeah, the news media got a lot of viewers and all the rest of it, right?
Yeah,
as usual. Made these stories.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
That's crazy.
But it's funny how they put stuff like that out there, and it could be anything, right?
Yeah.
And people just believe it. They go for it. They're like, then they tell everybody else, oh my God, did you hear?
Yeah.
Nobody ever thinks of doing their own research.
Why on earth? Well, just have a think about it, right? But why on earth would we ever have had a toilet paper shortage?
Yeah. Well,
all right, COVID, okay, there might be, we get flus every year, whatever.
Yeah.
But a toilet paper, why toilet paper? I never found out why. everyone panics
Again,
and clears the shelves
it's-
of toilet paper. Was that an experiment, a little precursor to something else? You know?
Well, and it's funny because if our guest comes on tonight, Adrian,
Yep.
you can ask
Yep.
her that because she just might have an answer.
Okay, I will. Why did we have a?
She can answer a lot of cool stuff because it's her business to get into these things and
That's right.
read about it, research it, and
Yeah.
try to tell people what's really going on
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah,
That's-
toilet paper, it's funny. I've heard it was, if you're a conspiracy person, that they did it on purpose. They wanted to see what would happen.
yeah,
If
That's
you
what I'm
if you
saying.
take something away that people use every day.
yeah. That's just
You know,
insignificant. Make it very significant all of a sudden.
Yeah.
What would happen?
But toilet paper was perfect because, again, like you said, it's something very insignificant. Nobody even thinks about it. But
Oh,
now all of a sudden you can't wipe your ass. It's
Yeah.
like, oh my god. Well, people just lost
Yeah.
their shit.
and people
they
are
were-
like, and through everyone's phones, it can spread like quicker than wildfire, right? Because someone will go into a store or a mega store, what have you,
Yeah.
take pictures of empty shelves or empty going,
Well, that's what they did.
and then it just goes zzz, everyone else, it goes
And
around
what
there.
happened?
Someone, I better go and get
Yeah.
some. Yeah.
Can you believe
What
that?
happened?
I got zapped
what?
again. As soon as
Did ya?
anytime I start talking like shit like that, they zap me every time.
Well,
Every
what did
fucking
you say?
time. Huh?
Somebody has a button. Beep.
Yeah.
What was
It's
it?
It's George's in-laws.
That
They
is
just
That's
turned
right.
on their
They're not here
phones.
though. Their phones.
just start talking conspiracy theory stuff, and all of a sudden,
Yeah.
it's zap.
What? Right.
Mm, mm. We just started talking about the 23, right?
Yeah, Y2K.
Yeah,
Why do
And then we started, and then we talked about toilet paper.
the toilet paper.
And George is
Well-
going to ask Adrian if she comes on tonight,
Well, the number 23
why toilet paper?
is connected to everything, right
Yeah.
down to if you add up the numbers of the September 11th, right? Like,
Yeah.
it 11/9 fucking what was it? Fucking
One.
01?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
32
9, that's 20.
or 23.
Is it?
I don't know.
It's 21, isn't it?
11, 9, and 1 is 21.
2001.
Oh, so you
Okay.
take the 2 as well. Gotcha.
Oh,
So they're just throwing away the zeros. Again, poor zero.
Because
No
the
one ever
zeros, you
recognizes.
don't count zeros
Yeah.
anyways, right?
See?
Mm. But there's
Right.
like all fucking historical dates. Something to do with World War One. Is that the day it started? Is that the day it finished or something? You know what I mean? Like,
World War One. Oh.
yeah, it was September 11th.
Was it?
So,
Wow.
yeah.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Well, so
Uh-oh.
we got somebody spinning
No.
We
here.
got the big black
Oh,
spinning
look
thing.
Hey guys,
Hey, how are you, buddy?
All right, Ringo.
no
Good to
shit,
see ya.
no toilet paper. Oh my god.
I know.
No toilet paper. Well, you got one piece left, right? You know
Yep.
how to work it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You quartered it. You
Yep.
just, you know,
Yeah.
fold-
Flip,
Or-
rip, open,
Yep.
whip, flip, shoot.
Yep. Whoop.
Done.
Yep. Great. You got it.
That's what finger cots are for, right?
Uh-huh.
You can reuse them.
Toilet
There you
paper
go.
following the lockdown.
Yeah.
No one knew where
So
store.
one of these
All I'm
days.
suggesting now is that
What?
next time you go shopping,
Uh-huh.
you buy twice as much toilet paper as you normally. So if you normally buy one case, buy two. And then next time you go shopping,
Yeah.
just double it up again. So buy 4.
Yeah. But next time won't be toilet paper, it'll be something else.
Yeah, it would be
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That can be whatever it wants to be, I guess.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh. Ringo,
Clothes.
you're making digital
Hey, guys.
noises, Ringo.
What the heck is going on?
Wow.
Yeah,
That sounds
that's
like
your
that sounds like the lizard people have arrived.
yeah.
I am the Lizard King. I
Yeah.
can do
Poor guy.
anything.
Let me switch to other technology.
He's dedicated. He's halfway across the country, and he wants to be on the show.
He's an
Yeah.
alien. Fuck. Is he
Aliens.
American?
Yeah.
Aliens.
So this weekend was kind of neat. Oh, this weekend was
lost
kind
him.
of neat. Flew. So my daughter had her baby shower. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm gonna be. Okay, so this came up with a name for me too. You know, that's always the best. Is like trying to think of like a clever name to keep it kind of traditional, but a little spin on it.
Yeah.
Right.
So we figured out a good name for me would be Potpa.
Papa.
Pot.
Pot.
Pot. Yeah, we probably would. Yeah.
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 Potpa.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Well, I
I can
remember.
see that.
I remember, like when Charlie, our first, well, we didn't know who it was going to be, but when they told us, like Kate, like Adam's, like my son's wife, like she said, like what, announced that she's going to make us grandparents, and I said, you know what name I'd like? I'd like the German for grandfather. And she said, oh yeah, really? Yeah. What is it? I said, Großvater.
Yeah.
Just like,
Yeah.
Gross farter. Yeah, there we go.
It's right, right? It is.
The
That's what it
smelly
is.
fart machine.
Yeah. And she's like,
So is it
okay.
It's just the normal dad farther?
What?
It's a gross one.
Yeah.
His grandfather's gross farter.
Yeah, father is
Yeah.
just farter.
Just farter
Yeah.
dad.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you have little farter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't tell her for about 2 weeks. It says I was only kidding.
Small farter.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. So when
Love the
are
language.
you going to become a granddad then?
On the 17th of October, I think it is.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah,
pretty
it's
imminent.
pretty close, yeah. That's
Wow.
cool.
That's the
Coming
same
up.
as my middle one. That 17th of October.
Is it?
Natasha.
Nice.
Yeah, she's 17. She'll be 6.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow. Wow, that's great.
Yeah. It'll be just before Dawson's birthday.
Right.
That'll be good too. Dawson's is the 27th.
Oh, right, both October.
And we haven't had a Halloween themed birthday yet.
Really?
Yeah. He'll be 12 this year.
Oh,
That's cool.
Keep them separated.
Oh, it's
until he wants to have it.
Yeah. Talking about dates, when I was talking to my neighbor, and her mother was born on Friday the 15th, and Friday the 13th, right?
Yeah.
And that's the special day, right? Friday the 13th. And she's going to be 100 years old this Friday the 13th.
Oh, yeah?
So isn't that cool?
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Holy smokes.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I have 2 sisters, a younger one and an older one. And my older sister, by 6 years, she was, well, my birthday is August 11th, and her birthday was August the 12th. But 6 years apart.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So my sisters were all, I'm just guessing my mom was kind of fertile at this time, but we're all 4 years apart. Well, actually 3 years and 11 months. So
Right.
we're May, June, July, but the other way.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
The oldest is July. I'm June. My sister's May.
Right.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, mum's was the 14th. So it's like that week in our house was me, big sister, and a day later, my mum. All in the space of like 4 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got it out of the way quick, right?
Yeah.
Let's go on with Christmas now. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Almost, I just got a phone call.
Oh.
Can't answer that.
Oh.
Nope. No big deal. So
we didn't hear it.
Did our? Oh no. Okay, that's cool. I thought, oh shit, it came on my screen. It's like, oh, here we go. Did our guest show up?
Well, I'm sure I would have announced if she did.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh man.
Oh man. Heiko's birthday is the same as my wife, and Alana's is the same as my sister-in-law's. So that means yours is Alana's is the same as
Wow, that confused the shit out of you, didn't it? Trying to figure that one out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's pretty funny. Yeah. You get to meet people and they have their birthday the same day as you do. That's kind of neat.
Oh, yeah. It is.
Well, that way too, you never forget their birthday.
No, it's true.
Right? It's funny. My sister-in-law and I, we have contests to see who can wish the other person happy birthday first. So the 1 year I stayed up.
Hey Ringo, you have a really tall hat on.
What?
You have a really tall hat on.
That's what it looks like.
You're lined up with your light. It looks like a tall hat.
The hat and the lamp. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
There it is.
Perfect. Holy shit! That's a big
Shriner.
That's a big bucket.
You almost look like she should be riding a horse or something. Man.
That's right. It looks like a Cossack. One of those Cossacks.
Yeah.
Prussian army.
Crypt keeper.
Crypt keepers just showed up.
It's not. He's a fucking horseman. Didn't you just see him?
He's one of them. Right. Yeah, he's one of them.
That's hilarious.
So the Horsemen. Speaking of the Horsemen, do you remember the band, the Four Horsemen?
I do.
Yeah,
they were a great rock and roll band.
What?
Right?
What was that one-hit wonder they had?
Rocking is my business. Business is good. Yeah.
Where were they from? What was it? Was that like different members from different bands that got together?
No. It was they were. I'm gonna say they were in that southern rock, hard rock, salty dog type.
Okay.
Late 80s.
Oh man, stop being 90s. A Trudeau fan.
Late 80s, early 90s rock, the stuff like that was just getting swept away by grunge, right?
Yeah.
But,
sorry, did you see that? Ringo showed up.
They were doing pretty good. I think they got their second album going, and the guitarist got into a motorcycle accident.
Oh, really?
Kind of. I saw them with.
Did he die?
Open up with the. I don't know if he died. He's just. I don't think they play anymore.
Wow.
That's Ringo, old man called you the Crypt Keeper.
Yeah.
That's the first time I saw the Headstones with them. And that would have been their first album. That song, Comic Books and Bubblegum. Anyways, their first single. That was that. So, anyways, the guy was standing beside Hugh Dillon. Fucking that you could smoke back then, right? Hugh Dillon fucking
from Headstones
flicks a cigarette in the crowd, and it hits the fucking guy standing beside me right in the face, right? And I'm like, that's really nice. Dude, fucking pick that shit up and fucking throw it back at him. What the fuck, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, no, and he picks it up and fucking smokes it. So I fucking take it out and I fucking
wailed it.
See, every time he gets crazy, they lock him up.
Look at that. It's actually not a bad picture of him.
I know. Yeah. He's just,
Looks like Townsend doing his.
Yeah,
save that one.
We need to save that somehow. Screenshot. Hang on a sec. I'll see if I can do it.
And then every time he does something weird, we can put that up.
Yeah.
Well, Derek's frozen again.
That's a good picture, actually. Yeah, it is a good picture.
Looks like he's throwing something over his shoulder.
Yeah.
Oh. So how's your week been going, Ringo?
Not bad. I
Yeah?
guess I figured out my problem is my phone, not I don't know why that is, but it's not crackling anymore. And yeah, it does
No,
look
no, it's
like a
good.
friggin' looks like I got one of those
Yeah.
like a Shriner hat on or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got that picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Let me see if
Yeah,
I can,
it was totally your phone. Because what are you on your laptop now?
I'm on a laptop. Yeah, I'm on Kathy's
Yeah.
laptop.
Wow. Totally different. It's smooth. We can hear you clear. No more noises.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Perfect. Oh, that was yummy.
Hey, so
What's that?
Oman says, "Hey, basement boy, go give your ugly dog a makeover. Let's hear ringworm talk."
That's funny.
Oh, Susan took the picture and sent it to
Oh,
Derek.
excellent. Thanks, Susan.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Kathy did too. So
Wow. All right. So we got Derek's number now. We got his picture.
That's
we
right.
do. Hang on, I can see if I can get some more light here. It's a little dark. Jeez, there we go. That's a little better. God. So what should I talk
on.
about, oh man? I haven't been on in a, stable anyway for a couple of weeks. So.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Well, you've tried. It's just the connection was brutal, right? So
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I thought like we were having some fires up near where we were at, and so I thought maybe that plus some interference because the satellite network wasn't working either. Like for satellite TV, right? Which I found odd.
right.
We have a lot of overcast and smoke and all of that, right?
Yeah.
You know what I've been noticing though is I tend to cough a lot when I come back, and I guess
Really?
yeah. So I don't know if that has anything to do with the fires, but probably would. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, it would because even when we had the smoke down here, some days it got really bad, and you could actually feel, the tickle in your throat. You'd start coughing a little bit,
Oh yeah,
right?
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
So, but you know what? It's not terrible, and sometimes it's not like you can smell it all the time, but my vehicle.
Are they still going on up there? You still having the fires?
Yeah, they're all kind of over the place.
Huh.
Hikadelic girl. Did you tell George girl? Hikadelic girl. Wait a minute. Hikadelic girl. Did you?
Girl about the Boston clip I sent you? Who's Hikadelic girl?
I
don't know.
So what's the Boston clip about?
George
Probably
girl, but the Boston clip. Oh, it was.
and it's probably inappropriate, right?
Yeah, no. He sent me a clip. It was from one of the band Boston songs, and they broke it down. Right? It was actually pretty cool. Yeah. So he thought you might like that, George.
Neat.
I'll have to see if I can find it on my phone. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was it?
I didn't watch it. No, I just put the thing up and I read it and then I forgot about it. Beat me.
I put this
Boston
plaster
clip.
on my back. It feels good.
Okay.
What is it?
It's a plaster. It's just like it's all fucking minty and fucking natural shit that's supposed to make your muscles feel better.
Herbal goodies.
Yeah.
Nice.
You just put it anywhere. You sniff it. You fucking burn it. You fucking smoke it. You eat it. You stick it to you. Do whatever you want with it.
But what is it? Is it looks like a wet nap?
So what it is,
Are you
Okay,
with
so
Is
it's
it
like
like
a
the
Band-Aid
fall-
on the back,
Yeah,
but it's literally, see all that shit there?
yeah, yeah,
That's a plaster, right? So
Yeah.
that's all different herbs and spices on a tar type fucking backing, and you stick it, and it goes into your muscles and loosens your
Yeah.
muscles and
Is
takes
it
aches and pains
a
away.
brand name? A brand name one? Like I have those two. Like
It's
Voltaren makes that kind of stuff.
it's in some kind of script. I don't know whether it's Japanese, but it's like there's no English on it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Right.
it's medicine from my one of my witch friends.
Oh, right on.
Ah, right on.
Yeah, she's
She
like
really a
tried. Yeah,
Hey.
she's
Why don't we
Hello.
get her on?
huh?
Why don't we get her on?
You want anybody I know who's like an acting witch won't come on.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I've been finding it really hard even to find anybody to even talk about a coven.
Because
Really?
it's
Yeah.
the first rule of coven is never talk about coven.
Yeah.
Right? So
You ever hear that?
it's-
Fight Club?
Well, yeah, Fight Club, but it
You're really high.
look at back in Salem, right? So
Hey.
Well, I look at him, Ringo. His eyes aren't really that. They're not that tightly little closed up slits. They're actually pretty round. So I don't think he's that high today.
no, I'm not. I'm sore.
Yeah, he's hurt.
Although I will tell you, every time I cut off,
Yeah.
I did go and do 2 bongs.
That's why it takes you so long to come back. It's
Right.
funny too when we're kayaking, right? Like Derek's way up ahead. All of a sudden I go, geez, Derek, the greenery really smells good around here. But remember that one night we were out, I think that was the full moon night.
Yeah.
We got these really strong perfumey flower smells every once in a while.
Yeah.
And it was like right there. And you would just smell it and then it was gone. It was just really cool.
So there's
those
2
are-
plants that I've figured out that do that.
Yeah.
One is it's almost like a tree, but not kind of bushy. And
Right.
It's green. It's got a green leaf about this big, and
Yeah.
it's yellow or white on the outside. My buddy used to call it a Russian something, and they
Okay.
have little balls that they grow, but it's very aromatic. And also, they're weeds that come straight up, and they have like a pink top. Right?
Okay.
Those smell too, and depending on
Yeah.
the day, you just go and you're just like, whoa, right? You
Yeah.
really catch whiffs of it, which we were.
Yeah, it was so cool. Especially when you don't see it. You just go in at night, it's pitch black out, and all of a sudden you smell something like that, right? Very cool.
And it's weird. You get cold when the water gets colder, right? I was anyways.
Yeah.
Your legs get cold because your kayak's cold. From
Yeah.
sitting in the water.
Yeah.
So that's what hike. I forgot something. So fuck the last time. I'm like, use your blanket. I bet you that helped though, eh? Because it keeps your thighs warm.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, it was great. But I found last time we went out too, the water's still pretty warm.
Yeah.
I put my hand in the water a couple of times. I go, yeah, that's why
It's
when it
still
starts
18.
getting cold, yeah, it gets cold out at night. Then you start getting the haze on the water, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Because the water's still warm and the air's cold.
yeah. And that's beautiful.
So that makes it really cool kayaking and that too. You get this haze you're going through.
that
It's
picture
like
I
you're
took, man.
going through the har.
Or
The har.
Remember Queen
ever
of
been
the
past the
Night?
knee, Billy?
Arr.
Yes. My brother is just saying, do you remember Queen of the Night? And that was spectacular in our household when my brother and I were young. It was a plant my mom had, and it was called Queen of the Night.
Oh,
And
cool.
it would bloom one night of the year. That's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And they used to watch the bloom start to to grow, and it was always like, okay, it's going to be tonight. And it would open up like around 11, 12 o'clock at night. It was a late thing, or sometimes even like 1 o'clock in the morning. But when that one bloom opened, the whole house smelled of perfume. It was so strong. Incredible plant.
We had a girl that lived down the street that would bloom once a year.
Yeah. Did she smell like really pretty too?
No, but he met her from.
No, her name was Ed.
Her name was Ed. Is she a horse?
Yeah.
Of course.
Hey, Shania, nice having you on. Sorry about what we're talking about.
The content.
That's funny. Well, that's what you get when you listen to the Hikadelic Show. We don't hold back.
On here.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm missing the other daughter. Where's Keisha tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was Keisha changing her name, but yeah.
No.
That's cool.
Yep. Well, my family still likes me.
So let's dial back to the witch topic for a second. Are you telling me
Yes.
Which you're
saying
which witch watches which witch watch?
Exactly. Which one? So what so you're saying that if you're a real witch, you would never come on a show like this then, right? And talk about witchery?
No. So what again, I guess they wouldn't talk about a coven because if you give away your coven or whatever,
I get that.
Right,
Like,
but all the practicing witches I know who are just practicing witches who honestly most of the time they're just really angry bitches.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, self-admitted, right? They're like, I would kill you. And I can, but I won't. Not today.
Interesting.
No, it's true. Like I have one and she's very outspoken, right? And she talks all the time. And I'm like, would you come on? Tra la 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 la.
George isn't even paying attention.
Yeah.
No, I am. No, I'm listening. I'm a very good listener.
No,
I
you're not paying attention.
And
I
she
gotta
says,
watch,
no,
look.
no,
Oh, sorry.
I will not come on.
He's got his disco lights still moving.
Cheers.
Was that Fresca?
What?
Were
This?
you drinking a Fresca?
No. Fresca's not this
No,
tall.
not you. I thought Ringo was drinking a Fresca.
No, actually I'm drinking a triple berry club soda.
Oh, that sounds good, actually. I
It's
think I've
really
had that
good.
before.
Well,
Yes.
so I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't really drink much Coke. Well, I don't drink Coke Zero. I haven't drank it now in almost 2 months. So
Oh, fuck, good
Yeah.
for you.
yeah.
That's bad shit. I have the same ones. There's the it's all Canada Dry, right? They
Yeah.
have the carbonated flavored. I just picked up one that was orange mandarin.
Can I
Oh,
just
and I had-
break, can I just break in
Yeah.
here, Heiko? I'm sorry. Look, man, this show, we're bringing a family
What?
together here. This is not just to show people. Like, look at this. Come on.
That's right.
We
Excellent.
miss you too. Oh, for sure.
Oh, we miss you.
Oh,
I know, eh?
Oh my
Yeah.
God! Here we
Oh.
go.
Long
Hey,
distance.
Shania, don't believe him. He always says that we should get together, and he never gets together with me. So
Oh.
I don't know what to tell you.
Thank you.
I should bring my brothers and sisters on. Oh,
How far
Yeah.
away? How far
They're all
away do you
dead.
guys live from each other?
Everybody's about an hour apart.
So you're
Really?
about an
That's
hour
not too
apart. So, what do you guys get together? Like a couple times a year, 3 times a year?
Yeah, something like that.
Couple times a year, 3 times a year. So, what do you?
So like, do the math on what you got left.
Yeah. Say the average person lives to 80, isn't it? Isn't that what it is?
Yeah.
How many times do you get to see your brother?
Yeah.
Let me do the
I know
math.
it's you know what it's kind of sad.
There, Ringo.
When you do the math on it, it's kind of scary.
It is. It's
Right.
fucking
Yeah.
sad, actually, because you'll be like,
It's-
"Holy shit,
it's-
I can
it's
see my
really
brother
sad.
15 times."
I'll tell you the one
Yeah.
thing you just never do is never pay out your debt or in fact owe the tax people. Just your next tax return, if you owe money, don't pay them. Just go on an installment plan, and that will keep you alive. It really will.
Gotta always pay it. Gotta pay your
I'm
bills.
definitely living proof of that.
My
Yeah.
granddad, he figured out how long he was gonna live, right?
Cool. Yeah. And
We were there, so his furnace, he had a warranty on it until 1 year after he died. His water heater, I guess he rented it. I didn't even know
Yep.
it was a fucking thing.
yep.
Yeah.
But he literally had it for 2 years past the day he died, right? Like,
Uh-huh.
so said, "Granddad, how old do you think you're gonna live?" Right? And he goes, "I know I'm gonna make it over 90, but I don't think I'm gonna go to 100." Right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And he made it to 94.
Wow.
Right? And
That's
he
nice.
literally, like, everything, like his insurance, like everything was within a year. Like, I think the farthest
Wow.
away was 2 years.
So my grandfather had 7 heart attacks, right? And he had 14 kids. So one every second kid. No, actually he smoked like a chimney, but that's not what killed him.
Right.
But what was hilarious was one day my mother gets a phone call and my grandfather, obviously with 14 kids, loved to have sex, right? I don't know, maybe that's where I get it from, but anyway, so my
You get it
my
from your
mom
grandmother?
something like that. My mom gets a call because she lived down the road. We lived down the road, and anyway, so her and my aunt go over because my grandfather was, kind of getting honey on the biscuit or whatever. And what happened was he had a heart attack, passed out on her, right? So
Yeah.
she was embarrassed. She didn't want
On
the
her.
paramedics to get there, and or whatever they were called back then. Yeah, I guess they were paramedics.
Call paramedics.
But
Way to go. Yeah.
I want to make sure I'm politically
with
correct.
CPR.
I want to make sure I'm politically correct because those bastard tree huggers probably, are lobbying to change paramedic names to something else.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
It's not socially acceptable.
Oh,
But anyway,
you want to know something?
Yeah.
I have to say, Ringo, I hear a lot more people complaining about people who complain about stuff. And I usually don't hear, like, I've never heard anybody complain about that stuff.
about what? Paramedics?
Yeah. It's like, it's even like, here we go, we'll say like the racism again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I see racism. I'm a fucking white guy from a small town. I've heard ignorant people talk because they've never even, they say like they hate black guys and they've never even fucking met a black guy.
Yeah. It's just
Right.
ignorance. Totally.
Right.
Yeah.
Right? It's, oh man, fuck, I forget where I was going with that.
Yeah, you're saying that, you don't hear people complain about whatever.
Yeah, so,
But-
but you don't hear about it unless it's an issue, right? And it's usually not coming from the people who it's an issue with.
Yeah, no, that's true. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, like, I think going back, I've said it a few times. Morgan Freeman said if you want to stop racism, stop talking about it, right? Like,
Exactly.
so it's yeah, absolutely. But like, I was kind of getting at like the again, I'm back to I woke up this morning and I thought about Mr. Potato Head, right? And that kind of got me spun because Mr. Potato Head was
No, I don't know if you just saw that fucking comment.
androgynous at
Oh yeah.
best, right? Like, I mean, it like, come on, take all the parts off of Mr. Potato Head. It's just Potato Head, right? So here's something that was really funny. We were talking about Mr. Potato Head about 2 years ago, I suppose, and it was hellish, right, to see that poor little toy picked on. But I'm at the dump in Oshawa. Guess what's sitting at the bottom of the bin?
Oh,
Mr.
no.
Potato Head. Well, actually,
no.
it was Potato Head because it had no parts on it. Nothing.
Right.
No
Yeah.
ears, no eyes, nothing. It was just a potato.
Well, wait. If it had no, yeah, it's just potato then.
That's it.
It's just
It had holes in it, but
Well,
yeah.
Yep.
Hey, what? You've never had a potato with a hole in it before?
Oh, I have actually.
Yeah.
Fun fact: my buddy, he'll rename, remain nameless, but he has got. You know how some people have a phobia, or what is it, arachnophobia with spiders? Okay,
Right.
he cannot. If he reaches into a bag of potatoes and it's got like the roots growing on it,
Mhm.
like your hairy potatoes or whatever. He
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
goes he goes nuts. Like he cannot even look at them. There's something about them
Oh,
that
come on.
absolutely terrifies him.
Really?
I could probably get him on the show to talk about it, but
It's a pee-pee. It's a potato penis.
I don't know
Oh,
what
we're
it
back
is.
to
But
that.
well, potatoes are resilient, right? Like if you leave them in the
Oh,
bag,
yeah.
you're going to start growing roots and feeding off of they're cannibalistic, right? They'll feed off the other potatoes. But
Uh-huh.
because the bag gets a little moist and so do the potatoes at the bottom, so they start growing roots and feeding off of their, peeps.
Uh-huh.
Now throw
Well,
Right.
And like
the, the
like
only
you said,
question
they're
I have in this
resilient.
conversation
Oh.
is like, there's some interesting points brought up there, Ringo. But why would you wake up in the morning thinking about Mr. Potato Head?
I don't know what brought it on, but okay, so I had this vision, and it was
Yeah,
I woke up and Mr. Potato Head. So here's the vision I had.
yeah.
Mr. Potato Head had eyes, these big eyes, right?
a
Right.
big hole in his ass.
Happy looking eyes, I guess.
You could store luggage in that trunk.
The nose was kind of fleshy looking, all right?
Yeah,
The lips looked like vibrant sort of pink, almost like
vibrant.
You got
Oh,
purdy
okay.
lips.
Yeah. Big
And
perky lips.
and he had a hat on. He had
Oh.
like a top, not a top hat, but one of the. Do you remember what Three Stooges?
Like a
or whatever,
bowler,
like the
right?
yeah, exactly the
Yeah,
rounded
yeah,
one on
yeah.
top.
Yeah. Bowler hat. Okay.
Not sure what brought that on, but
You can leave your hat on, Mr. Potato Head. Okay.
right,
Uh-huh.
yeah, right.
Yeah. Wow.
So, but I'm not sure
I know,
what
it's-
brought that on. It's just an image I woke up with.
It was just that vision you had.
As my
No, I
eyes
like
fluttered when I
that.
woke up, the fucking
I think-
potato came into mind.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna call old man that from now on, Kathy. I thought that was freaking awesome. Orgasm man, because she doesn't know what the O stands for, so she thinks it's orgasm. Orgasm man.
From what
Oh,
I
there
can
you go.
tell, old man's one of those guys who's like, hey, how can you tell when a woman gets off?
Hey,
Who
so
cares?
if O-Man wants to go with that, Orgasm Man, so we can just call him Shot Spot for
Orgasm
short,
Man.
right?
What's his superpower then?
Hey, Shot Spot.
Oh. Okay, old man.
Oh man, not again.
George wants to know what your superpower is. Tell us what your superpower is.
Obviously,
Orgasm
Shot
Man.
Spots in the eye, in the potato.
Oh dear. Oh.
Yeah, keep your
Yeah.
eyes
And
closed.
what's your weakness?
superpower
You know.
Oh,
Oh, he's not going to tell you his weakness, but he'll tell you what his superpower is.
There you go. What is your superpower, O-Man?
I can
Whoa.
be with the toilet seat down and not get a drop on it.
There you
Wow.
go. Oh, wow.
Wow.
That is a superpower.
That's pretty special.
Hey,
Okay, so I was in a bar.
Talent. Yeah.
you can try
Uh-oh.
to keep the lid down.
No, like, why do people
Wow.
have to shit on the floor? I don't get it. I really don't.
No, I don't get that either.
In a public place, right?
Okay, so I worked in a stainless steel factory, and we had
Here
3
we go.
shifts, and there was like fucking, we're gonna say 250 people working per shift. So you're around
Yeah, people.
750 people
A lot.
day
Yeah.
in there rotating, and some people would actually stand
Right,
on
Kathy?
the toilet because you would see their work boots.
Yeah.
And that's how they used the toilet. Like they stood
that's-
on and aimed.
That's something really disgusting, and that's what certain people do. Is
Yeah.
they stand on the toilet with their feet on the seat and they shit in it, and they take the lid off the tank and they get a cup and they splash their ass when they're done.
Oh
And I
wow,
used to
that's
have,
awesome.
Yeah, and I used to have that
Upper Decker.
a place where I used to work, and the bathrooms were so fucking disgusting because of these pigs. It stirred up a lot of shit. So
Literally.
not cool. Not cool.
Well, let's get
yeah.
off that topic because that can
Yeah.
just
Oh, fuck
Yeah.
that. You just started me. Okay, let me. Okay, so I have a question here. No, and this is
George, you need a button that goes.
I brought this up before with
Oh,
some
got one of them.
friends of
A panic button.
Greece. But I worked with some Muslim guys, and this
Yeah.
is while working in the factory, right?
What did you say? Nuzzle guys?
Muslim.
Muslim.
Oh,
I
okay.
know-
Oh,
I
well,
know
let's
you're gonna
not go
say.
there.
Yeah.
Muslim
That's-
religion.
Listen, talking
Allegedly.
of buzzers, I was watching a movie because I was going through my old movies. See if this
Thank you,
works.
George.
Hang on. I'm going to
Hang
play
on.
a quick clip here.
Shall we play a game?
Can you hear that?
Ah,
Oh yeah,
I remember that movie.
that was
Shall
missing.
we play a game?
War games.
War
War
games.
games, yep.
Correct.
Hey, why don't we do that? We can do the backside, and then we can do one of those.
The
That's.
clip, yeah.
Shall
Yeah.
we play?
Oh, Kathy got it. There you go.
I got it.
And what was the name of the computer that you just heard? What
I
was the
know,
name of the
I know.
It was
computer?
What
Hal. It was Hal.
No, it wasn't Hal.
No.
Hang
Hal
on.
is
Hal?
from Space Oddity.
Did you say Hal?
That's it.
Yeah.
It wasn't Hal.
They had the initials on the computer. It was
That's right.
WOPR. Whopper.
Oh, I don't remember that at all.
Yep.
Okay.
Huh.
Okay.
How was the red?
Do you
was
know
Joshua then?
Okay,
That's
so
right.
the computer that they used to do all the calcs for the bomb, the atom
2001.
bomb.
Yeah.
Do you know what that
It was
called?
made to simulate a war, like a battle. So if the other country would shoot off missiles, it would counter it. So it was like you're playing war games. That was the name of the movie.
Yeah.
The name of the computer was Whopper.
But do you
Yeah.
do you know what the name of the computer was that helped do all of the calculations and whatnot for the bomb, the atom bomb?
No, that one I don't know.
Hey Siri.
It was called Maniac.
Oh, really?
Really?
The
Wow.
Oppenheimer
Never
one.
mind, Siri.
I've not seen that movie. Is that from Oppenheimer?
I know a few people that have seen that movie. They said it was really good.
Which
I
one?
might go and see it tomorrow night, actually.
Oppenheimer.
Are you?
3 hours long, though, right?
Oppenheimer.
That's what
Uh-oh.
puts me off. Yeah. What was the name of the plane that delivered it?
The bomb?
Oh,
Enola Gale.
Correct.
That was a
Enola
woman.
Gay.
It was-
Enola Gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
was called It was called. Gosh. I know this one.
What are you going for, Ringo?
Mm,
I don't know.
I don't know. I can't remember now.
Anybody
Yeah,
playing
something-
video games lately?
I seem to think it was like
No, but I
No.
wish I did.
No, I've been liking kayaking. Ringo fucking
Yeah.
invite the guy out and he always fuck. I'm in BC. Oh fuck, look at me. Oh, I can't come tonight. I want a fucking airplane.
I know, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You know what though? I almost did it on that night. You said you were going about 6:00 or 6:30.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like, I gotta pull the kayaks out. I gotta like hose them down or just chuck
Yeah,
them
but
in
you
water. I don't
see
know.
at a 6 to 6:30, that's perfect because then by the time we go in drop a vehicle off down at the bottom, you meet us at the start, get your shit unloaded, away we go. Throw
Bob's your
everything in my
uncle.
truck and come back up to the start and fucking drop your stuff off.
Yep.
We'll have to do it. So
Either
Yeah,
that
for
or,
sure, man.
Or it all depends on your timing too. Because if everybody gets there at the same time, you all drop your shit off at the beginning. And
Yeah.
then you all drive down and you'll leave all the vehicles down at the end except for one. right? You all come
Yeah.
back in one, and then you just get one person to drop off one person. It's fucking quick and easy.
Yeah, it's great.
Like to try my
There's a bunch of us going out Thursday, just so you know.
Thursday.
Really? This Thursday?
Yeah.
Do you know
I
what?
think
I
there's
will.
5 of us.
I'll be in BC. Sorry, I can't make it.
Yeah, so I'll be on.
Ah,
I'll be in a bush with like 30 fucking 2 guys in a cabin and 350 on site.
He's calling me ringworm, Kathy.
Oh, ringworm. Okay.
Yeah.
she just figured that one out. Are you
No,
gonna?
I
Are you
got
still gonna have a spare kayak, Derek, on Thursday or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking get one. When I send you those deals, you got to snap them up or they're gone.
Oh, see, I was gonna ask
Sold
you.
instantly.
George, why don't you
showed
come
me
out
that, and I said,
kayak?
"Oh, that sounds like a good deal." And I thought about it afterthought. Shit, I should have got that.
Yeah, man. That's why,
But-
because I was sold like fucking hours later.
It had no info on it. It was just
It
the thing,
don't
the
matter.
picture you said.
Yeah, it's $100 kayak. That's a Pelican.
Yeah.
It could even be stolen. Who knows? But
Yeah.
it's whatever. It's like $100 with a fucking paddle and a gel seat. The gel
Yeah.
seat's $100,
Okay.
right?
All right. Keep an eye out for me if you see something like that. Let me know. And because yeah.
Oh, you want to know something? I feel so sorry for you. You should have talked to me before. I would have.
Yeah.
You wasted your money.
Well, man, what kind of feature insight do you want?
So
I'll do a reading without cards right now.
Okay.
For old man.
Yeah, I guess so. No, that's good. Oh man, are you retired?
he's gonna come back saying he's retarded or something.
So where are you going Thursday, Derek?
I think we're gonna do Creek, the next one down.
Okay.
I got a pretty good
Okay.
forecast at the end of the show is coming up in
We got
about
that.
6 minutes. But yeah, did we just blow through? What time is it? Is it actually 5 to 11?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
We just went poof.
Yeah.
Lickety split.
That is amazing.
So he's saying, yeah. Old man's saying, yeah. They're Ringo.
He is retired.
Yeah.
I
He
asked him if he was
he's
retired.
retired.
Well, I don't see that message.
Oh, well, there you go.
I'm gonna put it up. This is so Heiko.
Just for you, Hike.
Yeah. I knew the answer to that one. I just,
So, oh man, do you
Well,
have a
that's
truck? Do you have a truck? Can't see the comments here. Why?
Here, I'll just put them up for you. Next time, yelling, old man. Old man, do you have a truck? Do you have a 4-wheel drive truck?
like a Tonka?
I didn't say 4-wheel drive.
Not yet.
Like a Tonka truck?
Nice time yelling, old man.
No, he does not.
Okay, well, all right.
He used to have one.
Oh, that's.
Can't
He
really.
used to drive a Ford.
Oh, that's not a truck.
I know.
Isn't that a bench?
Yeah.
I think you need to watch it when you cross the road.
Tav?
Oh, a Rav. Oh, he
A
drives
Rav.
Oh,
he
yeah.
drives a girl's truck.
A Rav. Okay, so like a Rav4 kind
RAV4.
of thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hey, have you
vehicle.
ever gone 4-wheel driving and that like little? I would try it out.
Uh-huh.
Why not?
Mhm.
I still remember back in the day. So we used to go to Raglan and everything in a place called
Yep.
Brookton, right?
Burkton Hills. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And you go on a Sunday and there'd be hundreds of people there. It was fucking awesome.
Yep.
But the guys, once we got a little older, they started getting smaller trucks. So all these big trucks are going out and getting stuck because they're using all the old ruts, and the little trucks are riding on the hump in the center.
Yeah.
They can still go, right? So they're smoking all these big trucks in this whole area.
So, oh man, I think what you're gonna see coming about is you're gonna get a kind of a business venture opportunity, but unfortunately, being as lame as you are, you're probably not going to accept it and walk away from a lot of money. So, just saying, if it comes by, no guarantees, of course. It's just for entertainment.
Hey, you might start an ice cream business in the RAV. Maybe you should sell ice cream out of your RAV.
There you go.
Wow.
Fuck, I just started
Derek,
business venture.
how did you figure that out?
Huh?
How did you figure that out?
Well, because I was like, Dickie D's are fucking awesome.
Nah.
Nobody does it.
Old man used to work for Kawartha Dairy.
No way. Look at that.
Yes, way.
Wow.
I should be doing these fucking.
I'm the ice cream man.
Fuck that. I'm like, holy shit, man. I should just be like, wow, I felt like talking about ice cream. Oh, man. Are you connected to ice cream?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but see, when we started talking about that,
cream, perhaps?
Yeah.
You can tell somebody's age by maybe say pralines and cream, and they like it or not.
So have you guys ever had freeze-dried space ice cream?
No.
I think I got some over here.
It's good. You got some? Let's go.
Freeze-dried space ice cream. What the hell are you talking about?
No, it's ice cream and it's freeze-dried. And apparently it was designed for astronauts, but
wow. I know Derek has Uncrustables. Holy shit,
Hey,
Courtney. Hi. Hey.
No.
Courtney's short.
That was a sandwich.
How do you say
Courtney's a lovely lady that makes me look great all the time.
Awesome. So your hairdresser.
Try and get your fucking money back, bud.
I was waiting for that.
I'd be paying
into that one
because you don't tip well.
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah, I know it's a problem.
So you're the one we get to thank, Courtney. Thanks. Woohoo!
Yeah, I know.
Hey.
Heiko's hairdresser. Stylist. It's my stylist.
On your head there.
Yeah,
that's right. Hang on, let me put my.
You know what I love doing? Speaking of hair, I love having a shower, and then I go in the car and I open the sunroof, and it just all my hair goes straight up and it stays there.
I used to do that.
Hey, Kathy.
That's romantic.
I know, eh? She loves that stuff.
Hey, look at Mr. Lover.
Girl.
Mr. Lover.
Oh, see, Shania loves pralines and cream. That's old people ice cream.
It is good though,
My son loves it.
I've had it before. It's okay. There's much better flavors.
So when
I think it's the old folks, the white hairs, they can't remember the other flavors, so that's what they always ask for. Whoa.
So I remember when I was in my bike club, we would break the law all the time, of course, because we were bikers. But yeah, what we would do is actually we would drive over the speed limit to get to Baskin Robbins before it closed.
Whoa.
Oh, I know.
You were one of those
hardcore.
Who give fucking bikers a bad name.
We were the 99%.
The Baskin Robbins out in Pickering. That's where we used to tear out to.
I was the 1% who couldn't ride.
Really?
I don't have my license.
You can't ride when you're high. You really can't.
No, you want to know something? I disagree with that.
Oh, Jesus.
Did we
Okay,
run
this is
our
when the
disclaimer at the beginning of the show?
disclaimers come out. Okay, kids, don't do what Derek says.
I'm telling you, man. You gotta fucking if you want a real experience,
Oh no,
take a
get high.
fucking gram and a half of mushrooms and go for a fucking rip on a dirt bike.
Hey, wait, guys! Important message.
Good evening, and welcome to the Heiko Show. We would like to take this moment to let you know that viewer and listener discretion is strongly advised. So sit back, have yourself a nice cool drink or hot drink, and enjoy the show. And welcome.
Yep, there you go.
There you go.
We put him
Just
on
so everybody knows.
We are safe now. Yeah.
Yeah.
there. No,
Nice
but
one,
seriously, like honestly, okay. So let me tell you one of the funnest things I've ever fucking done in my life. I went out and got fucking blasted. We were fucking. I bet you we were probably on a couple grams of mushrooms each, and we went out snowmobiling, and it was fucking snowing real hard, like them big flakes. So you went fucking flying, and obviously we're probably not going where we're supposed to be going.
It wasn't snowing. That was the shit coming off the guy in front of you, coming off his track and hitting you in the face. You thought it was snowing.
Nope. So we fucking both put on our high beams beside each other, and it was like we were fucking playing Star Wars, man. Whoa! It was awesome. So yeah, it's wicked.
So what were you guys doing? Snowmobiling?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, it's funny
I might
because
actually get one this year.
we went
I might
kayaking.
sell mine this year.
Okay, listen to this. Okay, oh man, you're getting weird now. Okay.
What?
Well, he says, Ringo, I want to hear you talk, and I know he's breathing heavy when he says that, right? So.
Oh my god. Okay, so just because you said that, we have a song called Billy the Breather.
What?
We have a song.
Billy the Breather.
We were in the studio a couple weeks ago. We just recorded it, and it's called Billy the Breather.
Can you make it "Oh Man the Breather"?
Oh man, the breather.
There you go.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, it's funny because we were kayaking the other day, and Derek says, "Hey, Hike, you want to do some shrooms?" And I'm like, "Really? Out in the middle of nowhere on shrooms, kayaking in the dark? I don't know if that's a good idea." He says, "Yeah, your eyes will get all dilated, and you can see everything."
Yeah.
It's so true. It's like having night vision. It's fucking awesome.
Well, I might try that one day, but I'll have to put on like 5 life jackets just to make sure.
No, you don't do a fucking stupid amount of mushrooms. You just do enough. Like I do a stupid amount.
Put on 5 life jackets.
Yeah. Hang on. He says, "Don't do a stupid amount." I got some brownies. My buddy said, cut them in 9 pieces, and at first try half of one. I get Derek a brownie. He ate the whole thing on the show. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I can trust Derek's amounts.
No, that's
No,
why I
no,
because I
like,
want you to be fun. Like I know. Okay, the thing about mushrooms and psychedelics and stuff is they're not just for shits and giggles, right? It's
have orgies.
Experience.
You have orgies. Yeah. I mean, we've got some friends and they do mushrooms and have orgies.
Well, great.
Wow.
Hey, awesome.
I just heard you say psychedelics, and I'm looking at George's lights.
No, but like psychedelics, like some the
Makes you have orgies.
no the heavier the psychedelic you do, the more personal the experience is that you just did. If that makes sense.
Oh,
It makes 100% nonsense.
Yeah, because like if you do something like a DMT or something, or like which mushrooms is like a small amount of DMT. When you do that,
hello, Peter.
Mushrooms, ask if you have a question. Hey, mushrooms, why
What's your
am I not successful in this situation? It will give you the answer.
Do you know what? I think from whatever, okay, so I've never actually done mushrooms, but I'm very intrigued by the concept And
Are you serious? You've never done them?
never ever. No.
I
If
did
you
them
ever
way
want
back.
to,
There's
Fuck
a there's a program on Netflix right now that it's called Fabulous Fungi.
Yep.
And it's pretty fascinating. Like it's almost like mushrooms. When you think about it, they found mushroom cultures that are still living that are over 10,000 years old.
Yep.
So
biggest-
when you
biggest
talk about
organism on the world is a mushroom.
well, could be, but
2,400 acres.
sure. I mean, like the concept of aliens, right? The intelligence that they feel a mushroom has could be like just way beyond our comprehension. So there was this in this movie documentary, they show how this mushroom colony actually invaded a hive and killed the queen. Because the hive was actually killing off some of the, I guess, the mushroom colony. We'll call
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty crazy.
That's pretty heavy stuff. So then when you look
Yeah.
at like what Derek was just saying about mushrooms and the experience, about, if you have a question you want to have answered, you pop some mushrooms, whatever. We're not recommending that, of course, but the if that'll, you can go into this psychedelic sort of psychedelic state and your answers are there, right? But
Yeah.
when you look at the science behind mushrooms, they're actually toxins, right? So that for a
Yes.
point, it's poisoning your body, right? So
Uh huh.
now I don't know if there are any stats of people having fatal experiences or, dying or seriously ill as a result, but I would think that everything's, moderation, but I don't know.
Yep.
I can't really. All I know is that, some friends that have done it more than once. A lot of people will do it once and never do it again. It's just a life-changing experience, right?
Yeah, and I know people that have done it a lot, and they prefer that over everything else. I know one guy. They went out and they were in BC and they just picked mushrooms because they grow in the forest all over the place.
Yeah.
And they thought they'd make tea, so they boiled up this big pot full of mushrooms and they filled up coffee mugs and they drank it. And he was so high he thought he was going to die, and he's never touched anything since.
Well, look at
So it just depends, right? What your
Yeah.
experience is and how much you do and all that stuff.
well, up at the Bug Out. Have you ever had chaga tea?
Yeah, I actually,
Chaga?
you know what? I just finished one.
So yeah, and so chaga's got a lot of nutrients and benefits and whatnot, right? But isn't
Yep.
it a mushroom culture?
Yes, it is. It's a mushroom type growth that goes on the side of a tree.
Right.
And it just looks like this black, gnarly fungus, like shit, right? You would never think of, oh, I'm going to try that.
Yeah, and it tastes
no-
like shit too. But yeah,
No, actually, it was funny because I haven't had it in a long, long time. My wife and I just had a mugful tonight, and it kind of reminded me, believe it or not, of hot chocolate.
yeah, I've had it
It's-
actually. I got some for a friend who was like ended up dying of cancer, but
Yeah.
and that's kind of one of the things apparently it's supposed to help with. But yeah, I got some for myself, and I just I found it kind of bitter. But yeah, it is what it is, right?
Good night, Shania. Nice seeing you on.
Thanks
Get
for
some
joining, Shania.
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta fly tomorrow, so probably.
Are you flying? You flying
I'm
back?
flying back to BC. Yeah,
Oof. Wow.
back to my little home.
Crazy.
Away from home.
Yeah, out in the bush.
Yep.
Old
So-
man said he wanted to ask a serious question.
I know. I was
But-
gonna just ask that same thing. Do you?
Yeah,
What's
so
your
old man,
question?
if you're still there, what's your serious question?
Is that allowed?
Throw it out
Serious
there.
question.
And,
Oh,
Don't
and
take
who's it
serious
for?
questions, though.
Okay, while we're waiting for
What?
old man serious question, you want to know something? You want to know what's a
Tell us.
fucking real marvel?
What's
You know,
that?
like this fucking Apache, man. That helicopter, the Apache. This
Oh, the
thing's
Apache
fucking awesome,
helicopter.
right? The guy turns
Yeah.
his head and the gun's like, rah, rah. He turns his head like
Yeah.
this and the plane fucking turns. Like, this is
Yeah.
a weapon that's connected to a fucking pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if the pilot, yeah, that's actually an old. It's not a new concept, but it's definitely
No.
the technology's there now, right?
But yeah, like that's just cool.
Well,
You know what I
they've
mean?
had
Like,
that for
look at
quite
that.
a few years now.
Oh,
But the
yeah.
thing is, I don't know what the U.S. is doing because they used to be up there, right? Like number one with their technology and being a superpower and all that. And they're just like I don't know what's going on with the U.S., but it's kind of sad because now you have Russia and China together.
I think we're in for a power change.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
a
we
little
are.
bit of a shift.
Big time.
I just
Yeah.
want
Yeah, Russia.
I want Biden to approve mushrooms, and because he
Why
needs
Biden?
them, right?
Take some.
Don't worry
Yeah.
about Biden. They're already approving him up here.
Yeah.
I know.
You can buy crack where you are right now off the street, off of fucking a store.
In Oshawa.
Oh, I thought you were in BC. You can go to
Oh,
stores
yeah,
now,
yeah.
buy crack and heroin and fucking.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
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 Everything's legal there. They're trying
Yeah,
the new. They're trying the new fucking whatever. The new thing that Portugal did.
Yeah.
Apparently, ODs
Well,
are up 17%.
Do you know what?
right
You're
now.
probably right because I did run into a few crackheads out that way. So
It's fuck, man. When I went to Edmonton Mall, I went into the bathroom and somebody was smoking.
Did you hear
fucking
what
crack
old man
there.
just said? He said the Apache helicopter is best run by women.
the Apache helicopter run by women. Oh my God! Here we
Yeah.
go.
Directed by ICE.
Weird. Oh. So what's your question, old man?
Yeah, he's being dodgy.
Yeah, he is. He's just.
Dodgy.
I think he's
You
had.
didn't go
some of the-
cheesy.
Holy
Some
shit! It's quarter
mushrooms
after
and
11,
stuff.
man.
A
I gotta
dodgy
go.
Is it?
silly bugger.
Oh my
Fucking late.
God!
Hey, old man, you want to come on here? Take over
Stop
my
being such a
spot
girl.
That's it. I can't
That's
believe you
it.
said that, Heiko.
It had to be said. Like, come on.
Heiko.
Yeah. So, are we still doing the after show?
Oh, we never do the after show. That just fucking comes on when we just fucking spend 15 minutes over. They don't get to see a special.
Oh my God, he's such a whiner. Shut up and go have one of your Uncrustables.
Do
No,
you
see-
want to know what I did with an Uncrustable? So, because you're not
No.
supposed to do it, I let it almost thaw out.
Yeah.
And then I put it in the toaster and I ate it and it was awesome. And then I took one that was frozen and I toasted it.
Huh?
and
And
did it burn
it
your
was-
face?
no, because it was almost like eating a chocolate bar because it was cold, right? The hazelnut was hard,
Really?
right?
Yeah.
So it was just like it was good. I liked it actually. So it was like hot on the outside but still cold in the center. Oh, fucking it was good.
Hey, oh man, you were mentioning some of your texts are being missed. There's really a fine line between missed or ignored, but
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
just saying.
Yeah, because the ones
So-
that come up on the screen, we put them up there.
So yeah, well, yeah, sometimes we miss them, but we get caught in the moment, right? So
No,
Yeah.
Michael, we don't do anything. There's a teleprompter that just sorts it for us.
yeah, we have
We
nothing
have-
to do.
Yeah,
There is no human
Oh.
intervention. George, when George is frozen on the screen, he's really not frozen because the lights are going in the background. He's actually
Yeah.
reading messages and selecting them himself
Yeah.
Oh, really?
and putting them on the screen. So hey, wait, there's a message coming in from the Arabian Goggles.
Well,
I
it's
mean-
that time. The show is about to end. So Heiko's going to go through the list of watchers and do our thank yous and our goodbyes. But we got a hell of an early morning start. That's right. We sit around all day long and we come up with ideas for the show.
No, we don't. We don't do any of that. We just show up and talk about stuff, rando stuff, as it comes up, of course. Anyway, we'll see you next week on the Heikadelic Show.
Well, it's with the head there. You just wish you had balls on
Your
your cheeks
brother
like
and
that, right?
Ringo.
I know, eh?
Is
I
it going
like
to be
those
next week?
cheeks, though. You just want to reach out and grab them, right?
No, I just want to kick them.
Yeah.
They're kind of like balls on your face.
Yep. Well,
Anyway, guys.
All right.
Well,
so we'll call that image Testicle Tim.
Testicle
Tim.
One of our co-producers out there.
Testicle
from-
Tim.
Testicle. Yeah, that's a good name, right?
I think so. It's Testicle Tim.
Yeah.
Who do you
We'll have
see
Testicle Tim meets Orgasm Man
Oh yeah, right. Orgasm.
next
Who do you
week.
see in your magic
Much-
year?
there is no next week.
No?
There is no
That's
next
right,
week.
because the
Oh, yeah.
world's going to end,
Well,
and our guest
Saturday.
wasn't here to tell us exactly what was going to happen
So if
and
the
what we
world's
needed
going to
to
end,
buy.
okay, is the world going to end? What day
It's
is it going
supposed
to
to
end?
be the start of the end.
Saturday. On the
Saturday it's going to
23rd.
end. And what's going to happen? Do we know?
Well, it could be the start of World War III. Some are saying, it could like just whatever happens. It's biblical stuff too. There's Nostradamus. There's a.
So you're saying that so everybody should have sex tonight then?
I'm saying everybody should.
Well,
Fuck
from
like
now till
rabbits.
Saturday. What's the
Everybody
date?
should fuck like rabbits like forever.
So you should have sex from now till Saturday.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and I think make twice on Friday, just to make
George
sure.
is saying
Fuck her
absolutely
in the
okay.
morning, fuck her in the
Absolutely,
bed,
yeah.
fuck her in the pussy,
Yeah.
fuck her in the mouth, whatever. And
All
that's
right.
it.
And
Well, that's good. I
fill,
think that
fill
sounds
up your
reasonable.
credit cards. Go buy
Yeah.
the car you want to drive. Go
Yeah.
crazy.
Cool.
Go get-
tell,
yeah.
tell everybody what you
Just
think
Take
of
that
them.
big loan.
Just have fun out there because it's not going to matter.
Well,
after
like, what's the
Saturday.
worst that can happen, right? Like, so you end up having too much sex this week. I mean,
Yeah, and you fly like you're on a hovercraft.
well, I'll be flying
you go.
tomorrow. So
Lucky you.
old man's saying no sex with me, Ringo. Okay. Noted,
Oh,
my friend.
wow.
Man,
That was kind of cold.
that's not nice. It's you only got a couple days left. Like
That's right.
Yeah, a couple days. Like
help a
have
man
fun.
out.
Go
Love
spank
your
each
fellow
other.
man.
Just have a great time.
So okay, let's say let's say I'm out in BC in the middle of a rock quarry, but if the world starts to end on Saturday, how am I going to get out of there?
You're not.
Well,
You're gonna walk.
what we'll do,
Better hope you have
we're-
a fucking
we're
good
gonna-
pair of shoes.
we're going to let you know the world is ending because
Oh,
you're
thanks.
3 hours behind us.
Oh yes, I got 3 hours before you.
Yeah.
You got
You guys
3
are
hours
obliterated, and I got 3 hours
to
to
do
whatever
whatever
I
you
want.
want to do. So I got
But
your
does
back
it
there,
though?
buddy.
If Planet Iburu crashes into us, it doesn't matter where you are, right? Or does
What
it?
is it?
Oh, it's not going to
Friggin'
be
Boo?
Nibiru.
No,
It could-
the
it-
bruise.
Oh.
It could be Nibiru though, like causing it, but Nibiru is just going to go by us, and every time it does, it fucks us up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Right.
So, guys,
Well-
I gotta jump, but you're welcome to stay on for all
Oh,
night
no.
if you want.
Look at that! I'm already.
I have to
hitting
make the most of the
Yeah.
rest of this week.
It's a good
I
night,
can't
though.
hang
Alright.
around with you guys.
We
The
had,
world's going to end on Saturday.
What? Yeah.
All right,
It was a
Heiko,
great night.
Give her a
I'm
good
going to thank the people that were on our show. Susan was number one, which is pretty cool because she's usually not. Well,
And she
good job, Susan.
guessed it, but she was a bit timid and didn't want to get the buzzer just
Yeah.
in case she was wrong. I know.
Next time, Susan, just go for it.
Just do it.
You know,
Just do it.
do it.
George loves to buzz people, so you
Yeah.
know what?
We're
Just
only
throw
here
your
once,
guess out
just do
there.
it.
And you were right
Yeah.
anyway. See? Okay.
There you
And
go.
see, it might have been your last chance because the world might end on Saturday, and you're going to be sorry
That's
because
right.
you didn't guess George's backside.
Imagine
That's
that, just kind of going into some kind of a eternal rest sleep, and you haven't had your attempt at the backside. I mean, like,
Yeah.
talk about you'll come back as a ghost because it's an unresolved
haunting.
issue.
That's right.
Just saying.
Who? George or Susan? Who's
No,
going to be?
Susan. Like, I mean, if the world gets,
Yeah.
if we
Yeah.
and there won't be anything left because
That's right.
right. I mean,
Be
the
nothing.
Hikadelic Show.
Purgatory.
I mean, the best you can get is reruns if you're able to somehow
That's
access.
right.
Reruns of Gilligan's Island.
Somehow survive.
Right.
Reruns
So
of the Hikadelic
we're
Show.
going to do our best to survive
Yeah.
Saturday,
Yeah.
so that the Hikadelic Show can continue. We
Yes.
don't want the fans being without the Hikadelic Show.
That's right. What would Richard?
I also
do?
got to thank Richard, Kathy, Ringo, Old Man, Shania, Courtney, and Peter. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. Our number one fans. We love everybody, but we love you more because you're on our show. You're a part of our show.
That's right.
So good luck, everybody. Batten down the hatches. Hopefully, we're still here next Monday. Hope we can get through this Saturday ordeal, whatever it may be. But keep your fingers crossed. If not, have lots of sex this week, twice on Friday, and you should be good to go.
Yes.
Right,
Watch
that
your
day.
Dolly
All right.
Walker.
It's the
Yeah.
end of the
Doing
world
one.
as we know it.
That's
And if
right.
all goes well,
Again.
we'll see you right here next Monday night at 9:30 on the Hikadelic Show. Till then, cheers and have lots of sex.
Cheers.
It's the end of the
Cheers.
world
And
as
twice
we
on
know
Friday.
Sex and debt and rock and roll.
it.
Yes.
And sex and rock and roll. All right. See you guys.
I'm drinking my beer now. Thank you. Good.
Well, that's another wrap for the Hikadelic Show, folks, so time to get dirty. And don't forget, listen in next week on Monday night and every Monday after that for the Hikadelic Show at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. If you'd like more information on the Hikadelic Show, please find us at www.thehikadelicshow.com or .ca. We'll see you all next week on the Hikadelic Show. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor for the Hikadelic Show, it's easy. Just send us an email at info@thehikadelicshow.com. Meanwhile, you can browse our website at www.thehikadelicshow.com or .ca. Click on our sponsor tab and find out more information on sponsorships. Thanks for joining the Hikadelic Show, fans.
Hi there, my name's Mr. Wiggleton, and I'm actually the producer and janitor here at the Hikadelic Show. But anyhow, I think it's good, but it really it's pretty late show, so I don't even watch it myself, so I have no idea what it's about. But that Heiko guy, he's pretty smart. He is pretty smart. He doesn't pay me well, but he's pretty smart.